Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Songwriters Alliance Audio Impact on Lone Star Community Radio. I'm your host, Alex Lozano, and before we get started with our special music guest, the incomparable Sheila Marshall, we have our shows that we recommend each and every weekend. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Friday, I got Mishaw, Cotton, and The Phil at the 10 Cup in Huffman, Texas. Buffalo Run, their pre-party with Yelba as a variety band, also there at Buffalo Run. The Blues Survivors with my boy James Wilhite, amazing player in his own right, is going to be this Friday at the Big Easy, the world-famous Big Easy. Shout out to James Wilhite. Also Friday, Emo Radio at Dan Electro's, another world-famous place. Shout out to all those guys over there and Sean and Splice Records, right? And then also, can't forget about this show, Friday, Sheila Marshall, single release party, Cowboy Surfer, memorial location, special guest, AJ Vallejo of the famous Vallejo family and band. Just really going to be an amazing show this Friday. What time do you guys go on, about 8?
They'll probably hit about 8:30.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, definitely if you're around the memorial area, we're planning on checking that show out if we're not too tired and we can get a nap in. So Saturday, we have one night under the big top at BFE Rock Club. These guys haven't played together in like over 20 years. It's Greg Gill and his guys, Zelot Z, Rob and the boys from Midnight Circus, Cole, Bobby, and Kareem from the guys in Revolution, and I don't know anybody in the band Swing Bottles at BFE Rock Club this Saturday. Also Saturday, we have Patrick Squire, St. Judas, Black Hymns at the Continental Club, and then at White Oak Music Hall, it's an all-weekend metal festival, Hell's Heroes Metal Fest at White Oak Music Hall this Saturday. Alice in Chains Tribute Band, along with Freaks on a Leash, which is Korn tribute band at Scout Bar. And then a really amazing player, which I'm sure you might have heard of her, really great sax player, Evelyn Rubio, really good. They call her the Sax Queen. She's going to be at the Big Easy this Saturday. And then this one is for the books. This is going to be my Texas show of the weekend in Huntsville. I'll be making a road trip for the guys at 12th Street Bar, my good friends in the band Stone Pusher, Wearing Your Hat, Mike Stolensky, Kevin Jenkins, Curtis Summers and the boys there, 515, Randy Bailey, all those guys, Horizon Shift, and who am I talking about? Joseph New Moons, and my boy Sean Harris and his girl Penny. That's going to be an amazing show this Saturday in Huntsville, Texas. We got to take her. Paul over at 12th Street Bar, if you guys ever go there. Book Sheila Marshall. I think Huntsville is ready for some Sheila Marshall in Huntsville. Then we have this Sunday, Concert in the Park at the Retro Radio at North Shore Park. They have a concert series they do every Sunday, and it goes on for the next couple of months. And then we end it with Sunday at John Caldrano's funk, soul, jazz, and his pro jam at the Big Easy. Here we are with Sheila Marshall. I had the pleasure of seeing her many, many years ago down on the thing they called the Richmond Strip. Anyway, I don't know if my memory serves me right, but I know it was many moons ago, and I was impressed then. I'm even more impressed now. She just played an Erskine Entertainment event, your Mardi Gras kick-ass party that we attended and had an absolute blast at. Mike Erskine Entertainment is represents Sheila Marshall. So, young lady, tell us about this first song that you're going to lay on us, and she's going to play 6 songs for us, and then we're going to get to a nice interview.
All right. Well, I guess we'll start out with a song I wrote with Ray Wiley Hubbard. Not in Texas. We were up in Nashville when we wrote this song, and it was first day. You know, I knew Ray. I had written with him one other time, but it was a lot of songwriters in the room. So the second time we met up in Nashville and came up with this song called Watch Me Move. He was asking me, where are you from and all this stuff. And I was like, Nacogdoches. And for some reason, he thought that was in Louisiana. So that's how this song kind of got started. So go ahead.
I had no idea. I mean, that guy's like a legend.
He's a very cool guy. Great songwriter. Of course, you know that.
Wow, yeah,
Great
yeah. When I heard you drop that
storyteller.
name, I was going, oh, damn,
Yeah,
you're
we
on
did
my
a-
show? Thank you. All right.
We did a whole album with him, and I think this might have been one of the first songs that we wrote together. So we'll play it for you. It's
ready.
called Watch Me Move.
Sheila Marshall.
All right. If I had some golden wings, I'd fly to New Orleans. I'll walk around on Bourbon Street, finding some voodoo and rice and beans. So look out, change gon' go, ain't going back. What's done is done. I got me some grit, I got me some groove. Oh, now boys, watch me move. Yeah. If I had some brand new shoes, I still sang Mississippi blues. I'd hit a ride on a Delta Queen. Yeah, I'm gonna be something you ain't never seen. So look out, change gon' go, ain't going back. What's done is done. I got me some grit, I got me some groove. Oh, now boys, watch me move. Yeah. Woo. All right now. If I had a reason to believe, I'd go back Memphis, Tennessee. Muddy water gonna wash me clean. Let the spirit come on me like Reverend Green. So look out, change gon' go, ain't going back. What's done is done. I got me some grit, I got me some groove. Oh, now boys, watch me move. So look out, change gon' go, ain't going back. What's done is done. I got me some grit, I got me some groove. Oh, now boys, watch me move. Oh, now boys, gonna watch me move. Oh, now boys, won't you watch me move? Oh, now boys, watch me move. Yeah. Woo!
Sheila Marshall.
That's good.
Oh, my. Woo. You know when you get those goosebumps, man. Wow. Woo.
That's a
Next
fun
level
one.
stuff. It is a fun one. I know y'all are looking at each other and going, I think we got something here. Woo. Amazing.
That's
Great
a fun
song.
one to sing. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, you know.
What kind of man?
I'm sure you could hear the Ray Wiley in that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big time.
Definitely. So you ready for another one?
I am
okay,
ready.
just keep it rolling.
Tell us a little bit about this one.
All right, this is actually the single that we're gonna be putting out technically on Friday, but we'll give you a little sneak peek at the Erskine Entertainment at Cowboy Surfer. Is it
Exclusive
club?
on Lone
Club
Star Community Radio.
Bar. Yeah, exclusively here.
That's right.
Because y'all are
On
special.
Audio Impact.
And it's a song about finding a good man or being a good man. That's what the song's about. What kind of man? Scott, come on. Let's do it.
got one right there. There he is.
That's right.
He's a keeper.
What kind of man does that for you? Take a dance around the living room. Grab your hand just 'cause you can. What kind of man does that for you? Does he do everything he says? Does he try and keep his promises? When he don't, do you forgive? Does he do everything he says? And when your whole world shakes, does he fix it if it breaks? Do his words fall hard and true? What kind of man does that for you? Is he late night home and let you sleep? Does he kiss you soft? Does he cover your feet? Does he give you everything you need? Is he late night home and let you sleep? Or is he the kind to raise a son to be the man that his father was? To be kind to know right from wrong, is he the kind to raise a son? And when your whole world shakes, does he fix it if it breaks? Do his words fall hard and true? What kind of man does that for you? What kind of man does that for you? What kind of man does that for you? What kind of man does that for you?
That is an amazing song.
Why, thank you
really,
very
really
much.
makes me think of my military grade girlfriend, Kimberly, man. I mean, it choked me up just a little bit.
Oh,
But
well, that's
I
a
also
good
have
sign.
allergies
I
too.
feel like we got something special this week.
Man, ain't no kidding.
Gypsy Soul?
Song number 3.
Number 3.
Tell us a little bit about
This
the song,
actually,
Sheila.
trying to think if anyone else wrote on this song besides us. I can't remember right now. I think it was just art.
Your dance card is always full, girl. Jesus.
It was just a little idea I had. Scott made it a little bit better on the guitar, of course. I'm not the greatest guitarist.
Modified it.
Yeah, he modified it a
Put
little
the
bit.
Scott to it.
And we've traveled around a lot. We've done a lot of different projects and things all over the world with the band, the two of us. So I just thought, I'll write a song about being a gypsy.
What a great life you're leading.
So this one's called Gypsy Soul. Here we go. I got a rambling heart and a gypsy soul. Where I'm going, no, I just don't know. I gotta keep rolling on down that road with my rambling heart and my gypsy soul. This old wind keeps on blowing to where I wanna go. Another town, another place, more faces I don't know. But there's nothing left to leave behind in this old dusty town. But the memories I try to lose when you come around. Don't try and stop me, darling, I can't live with my regret. So much out there, baby, I ain't done yet. I got a rambling heart gypsy soul. Where I'm going, I know I just don't know. I gotta keep on rolling on down that road with my rambling heart and my gypsy soul. Oh, baby, you know I gotta keep on rolling. I gotta keep on rolling. Yeah, you know I got a gypsy soul. You know I got a gypsy soul. Well, the street lights keep on glowing on the pavement down below. The windows from this old hotel, you know they're pointed far from home. Don't try and stop me, darling. I ain't coming back. No, I ain't coming back to you. I ain't coming back to you. I got a rambling heart and a gypsy soul. Where I'm going, I know I just don't know. I gotta keep on rolling on down that road with my rambling heart and my gypsy soul. Oh, baby, I keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, you know I got a gypsy soul, a gypsy It's hard to sing that one sitting down.
Boy, that's a story right there, Gypsy.
Gypsy soul.
Ah, beautiful song.
Well,
Beautiful.
thank you.
All the songs that the producer records, that's the one I wish I would have been a part of.
And we
That's
wrote that
such a
one so long
great,
ago.
such a
Waited so
great
long to
song.
record it. So we're down 3. So
Song number 4.
what you got, Scott, over there? You're
I
already-
do, Lord. Let's do that one.
You
Let's
do Lord?
Let's give it a
Okay.
shot.
All right.
It's
This
a
is
new one, so
this song I wrote. I don't know, a year ago maybe. And it may be a single too. Maybe we'll see. If everybody likes it.
Definitely on EP.
Well, let's do it like the
Another
recording.
exclusive on
So
Audio
we have 2
Impact.
different versions of it. We'll do let's do
I'm doing it.
which version are you gonna do? Okay,
I like that one.
bridge first. Okay.
Code talk between husband and wife.
Yeah, you got a little time, so-
deciphering.
Time keeps on slipping by, and the days are longer than they used to be. Oh, I wish I had a grave so I could hide till this evil, you know, it passes over me. Take my eyes, take my heart, take my feet. Lord, I'll go, yeah, I'll go where you lead. Oh, I'm weary and I need rest. I've been out here trying to find my way back home. And that sun is singing low, it's about to set. And I need to find a place to rest my bones. Lord, don't forsake me and leave me out here on my own. Lord, do you remember me? Oh, I'm down here in this wicked world. I still cling to thee. Oh, I ain't asking for tomorrow, but today I need a little hope for this weary soul. All the pain and suffering, yeah, the sorrow, you know it leaves me with a heavy load. I can't just see us down here, down below. Lord, do you remember me? Oh, I'm down here in this wicked world. I still cling to thee. Forgive me my questioning and all my iniquity. Oh, Lord, do you remember me? Lord, do you remember me? I'm down here in this wicked world. I still cling to thee. Forgive me my questioning and all my iniquities. Oh, Lord, do you remember me? Do you remember me, Lord? Oh, I'm down here in this wicked world. Yeah. Do you, Lord? Oh, do you remember me?
Yeah.
Man, I could hear the drum on that one.
A little gospel influence on that one.
I
Well,
think
I
the
grew up
Lord
singing in
heard.
the church, so I had to
Yeah,
write
the
something.
Lord heard you loud and clear, Sheila. You heard that?
Is that
sound?
loud enough? I hope
Yeah,
not too
that was
loud.
good. I like it. We're just moving along.
Was that
How-
a different version than what we? Yeah, okay. We always do it a little different every time.
yeah,
I hope you
yeah.
like that one, Mike.
I know, I like that.
No, the show is moving along just fine. We got 2 more to go. God, it just seems like you just started. Woo, man, just flying right through them. Tell us about song number 5.
What you got? What do you
Whatever,
do for? Do you want to do Too Far Gone or?
Flip a coin.
We'll
I
do
want
it.
to see a flip a coin.
We'll do because that was one of our singles. All right, this song's
Talk
kind of
while I
a. This is a song I actually wrote. I had the idea for. I can't remember if anyone else wrote on this one either. What did I say? I think it's
You
just
were
me.
with Kyle and Lincoln, and you and Lincoln, I think.
Yeah, I think, they I wrote all the lyrics, and then I worked with this guy named Kyle Cook from Matchbox 20 and Lincoln Parrish from Cage the Elephant. I don't know
Yeah,
if you,
sure.
I know you've heard of Matchbox 20.
And Cage, yeah.
Yeah, we did some songs together, and we recorded this song. It was just an idea that I had, but
Sure.
we never did much with it. And then I played it for Mike and AJ, and they liked it. So now we're doing our own version with AJ Vallejo on this one.
that's kinda cool.
So a song I wrote a few years back.
Yeah.
It's called Too Far Gone. It's kind of got a little, I'd say a little bit of a Zeppelin influence, like the
Tom Petty, too. Yeah.
Tom Petty,
And
a little reggae
And
maybe.
I've never seen AJ before, so that's going to be a treat.
Oh yeah, he's really
opening
good.
for you, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Special guest.
Yeah, special.
You've been restless, yeah, you've been hiding out. Ain't much left these days left to talk about. Ain't no use in you treating me this way. You know, sometimes I just get lost in the games we play. Oh, we're too far gone. As love left this place, ain't nothing left I can do or say. I'm always wrong. Are we gonna go? Are we just gonna move along? Are we too far gone? Too far gone. Oh, I see you, yeah, you're standing there. I'm looking at you and you're looking at me, and I know that's there. But one of us, we're gonna have to decide if we're really gonna live this life. Are we too far gone? As love left this place, we're just gonna move along. Ain't nothing left I can do, ain't nothing left I can say. I'm always wrong, or we're too far gone. Oh, we're too far gone. Ooh, yeah, come on. I believed you when you said you didn't know how to feel about the things that went wrong. So wrong, but we can't go back in time, no. Woo! All right now. Too far gone, baby. Too far gone, yeah. Hey, I've been looking at you and you've been looking at me, baby. Don't you know we're too far gone? Oh, baby, 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 baby. Don't you know? Oh, yeah, we're too far gone. Ain't nothing left I can do, no, ain't nothing left I can say. I'm always wrong, baby.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
That's a real fun one. I like that.
It moves. It's got some
Yeah.
serious rhythm to it.
Too far gone.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Too
got
far gone.
it's kind of a shout out, a nod to Zeppelin and Petty and
Yeah, I
all that,
always think
you
of
know.
Dire Maker.
Yeah,
or
me
whatever.
too. Yeah.
Or, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but
We-
that's
yeah,
what I
It's
get.
got kind of a Petty style, but
We
the
used to
song
play
reminds
that.
like Dire Maker.
Friday, the whole band, right?
Friday is the whole band.
Nice.
Full
Full
band.
band and AJ's Puffney acoustic.
In fact,
And,
Hamilton's bass player is my bass player.
Yeah,
So,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, we were in
And the
there.
drummer.
Yeah, that's
I guess
right.
I still his band every now
Oh,
and
right,
then.
right. Oh, it's a drummer too. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
both
great.
of those guys play with us.
That's good. Y'all keep them busy.
Exactly.
We
I think they
try.
like it.
Oh yeah.
I think they like playing with me more, though. Don't tell
no.
Hamilton.
Hamilton, you did not hear that. No.
All right, we got time for one more?
We got one more, and then the big interview.
Let's do, hold on, I have it written down here. Do you want to do Cuss Your Name? Well, or what do you pray for? Or...
You know, I love
Let's
that
do What Do You
one.
Pray For?
Yeah.
We've never done that one.
That's a fun one.
Another.
All right, this is a little song that, it's another song that has kind of a gospel, edgy thing. We'll see how it sounds acoustically.
Yeah, it's a great song.
And it's
Sorry,
another song
people.
that I did with Ray Wiley. So this is off the Good to Be Me album, and the other songs are on. Well, we don't have an official name. We have some singles, but we're going to.
Yeah, we're going to.
Soon to be named song.
The
Real
new,
soon,
but they're
real
they're
soon.
available except for Do Lord.
Right.
So, What Kind of Man on Friday will be available. Some need redemption for things they've done wrong. Some need a good friend when they're all alone. Some just want a detour from the road they're going down. Oh, some are so lost they just want to be found. What do you pray for? The love that you ain't getting, the one you ain't forgiven. Oh, what do you pray for? Yeah. Yes, some wait on Sunday before they hit their knees. Some wait on blind faith before they can believe. Well, some just want a fresh start, you know, another second chance. Some just want the right heart to ask them for a dance. Oh, what do you pray for? To learn those lessons, see the streets of heaven. Oh, what do you pray for? What do you pray for? That habit you ain't kicking, the life you ought to be living. Oh, what do you pray for? Yeah. Well, what do you pray for? The love you ain't getting, the one you ain't forgiven. Oh, what do you pray for? What do you pray for? That habit you ain't kicking, the devil you see coming. Oh, what do you pray for? Yeah. Is this the life you wanna be living? Oh, I see that devil coming, Lord. What do you pray for? What do you pray for? Yeah. Oh, I see that devil coming, Lord. You wanna see the streets of heaven? Oh, what do you pray for? What do you pray for? Yeah. What do you pray for?
All kinds of stuff, Lord.
Better be the
Everything.
right piece. All right. Scott on that guitar.
Oh my gosh, Sheila Marshall, what a treat it was to hear you. You're such an amazing singer-songwriter, and you're
Well,
so
thank you.
real, and got such a great body of work. And we got a bunch of stuff to cover, guys. So we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be right back with Sheila Marshall.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
Welcome back to Audio Impact on Lone Star Community Radio. I'm your host, Alex Lozano, and I'm here with fantastic singer-songwriter Sheila Marshall with the interview part of our show. And, one of the things, they're like loaded questions I ask most of the artists and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and just start off with you. Who was your most major musical influence growing up? Was it mom, dad, your aunt, your uncle? Who put the guitar and said, and then you were like, that one? Or was it the whole family, or
No.
you sing in the choir? And
Well, I was in the choir, but my mom sang in church, so she liked to sing around the house, and
bam.
so she had all the old country records, Patsy Cline and all that. So she kind of tried to teach me how to sing. Yeah. Willie Nelson, Patsy Cline.
Right.
So I probably know every Patsy Cline song.
Hank
there is.
Sr.
And then she'd get on to me, no, you're out of key, you need to try that one again, and
Oh,
just go over it,
no.
over it. So I was kind of obsessed with it when I was like 4 and
She
5
was
years
already
old.
stage momming you.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So I'd say my mom was probably, and then I went to a little church right down the street. I'm from East Texas, and it was like, down the
What
dirt
parties?
road.
You know, I got red clay in my vein.
Oh,
Have you ever
okay.
heard of a little-
Nacogdoches.
Have you ever heard of a place called Kilgore?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Scott's
what
from Nacogdoches
the
as well.
Razorettes.
The Red.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was the first time when I decided not to be a part of the He-Man's Woman Hater Club, and it was like, I feel kind of weird. What are they doing? And I watched them practice at Kilgore College, and I was like, I think girls are pretty cool. I'm not going to shoot spit wads at them, and I'm going to put bubble gum in their hair.
They were
They're cool.
pretty.
They're pretty.
But yeah, I would say that. And I lived next door to a preacher, and they would pick me up, and we'd go to church, literally pick me up in a van, go to
And
church.
you had no
and
problem getting up there singing.
So yeah, they would say, hey, you want to sing? And I was
Okay.
like, and so I loved it.
Hey.
Yeah. So that was like when I was 5 and 6,
Natural
7.
born ham, just a little bit, man. Just a little
So-
bit. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm actually shy though. It's kind of
Right.
weird, but I like singing. So.
Right. But when you're on there, it's like you're 7 foot tall. You know, when you start singing and you get your music out there, it's just like I like to. Whenever I go to shows and I'm working, or whether I'm working with incredible artists or not, I love to gauge the people's audience and go around and after you play a song and you know watch their
See if they
eyes
like it.
and you know and you can tell how like addictive, kind of like. They just love it. You know, the music, I mean, music is one of the few things in the world that can physically move you without touching you.
That's true.
And it can be bad, it can be Rammstein, it can be Sheila Marshall. You know, I mean, whatever it is, it's probably a different kind of movement where Sheila Marshall and a Rammstein is, you know, going nuts. But who, in no particular order, who were some of your most biggest musical influences in no particular order? And also
just-
to any of the local cats that I know you've grown up to admire and stuff too. I know there's probably a few of them.
Gosh, I would have to say Patsy.
It's only a
Cline.
1 hour show.
I would have to say Patsy Cline, of course. Let me think who else.
Patsy.
I mean, when
about
I, as an
Loretta Lynn?
adult, Lucinda Williams. I love Lucinda Williams. Trying to think. This sounds weird. Prince. I loved Prince. AJ and I have that.
Weird.
In,
He's
in,
only one of the
in,
greatest musicians
I
ever.
loved him when I was a kid.
Oh my
I
God.
loved him.
You
I
need
know
to
all
do-
his songs too.
Y'all need to do a Prince song. I'm just saying. If Sheila
I've never
wants to doing
sang
Prince,
one.
I bet you would knock it out of the park.
But yeah, gosh, it's so many. Even
know.
even Tammy
We were really
Wynette.
deep into the Black Crows.
The
for
Black
a-
Crows, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
high school and stuff like
could
that.
see
Well,
that
what was his
influence in
name? I know he's married to that actress for
Chris
a while.
Robinson.
Yeah, Chris Robinson. Yeah,
Chris
I
Robinson.
forget about the Black Crows. Blackberry
Black
Smokes,
Crows.
forget too. But so many.
Too many to list.
Too many.
Okay, so do you? I know Scott is the guitar player and stuff, but I'm almost sure I've seen you play guitar before.
I used to play with the band a little bit more acoustic, just strong. I mean, I really just know the chords to write songs, and then I just hand it over to them and say,
Right, and let me
do
take
it.
care of the
Yeah.
work. Let me do.
I just show them how I want it to be played,
Yeah,
and
you're
then
like
they
the-
make it better.
You're like the banana split, and you're like the cherry on top.
Normally when I see her pick up the guitar, it's because he's going for a bathroom
Yeah.
break in the middle of the set. And she'll do an acoustic song. Yeah.
She knows 3 songs.
I'll be back, honey.
Those are my bathroom songs.
She can
no,
play
the,
though.
The
She can definitely
bathroom
play.
songs. That's too funny.
But I see old videos, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I used to play a little bit more than I do
Mm-hmm.
now. Then I had a little side project, Rivers and Rust, and I played with them like almost every other song I played. So, but just strumming, I'm not that great. Just
Yeah, so-
good enough.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, look at.
He's the main
Yeah,
guy.
you, y'all can hang out. a
phenomenal
little bit,
guitar
so,
player.
Yeah, he's there. Let's talk about this awesome show for your single this Friday at Cowboy Surfer in Memorial. Correct, the one that's
Yes.
from Erskine Entertainment. We have Michael Erskine over here. Let's.
Yeah,
Mike
this
over to
Friday
you.
we are going to be at the Cowboy Surfer. I guess a little over a year and a half ago. I started working with Sheila and Scott a couple years ago, even though I had them at one of the venues I was working at when I first started this 28 years ago. But, just on a whim, I saw she was playing somewhere one day, and I thought, gosh, I remember how talented she was. And
I'd like to work with her.
yeah, and I had another band that I thought it'd be a good fit with, one of AJ Vallejo's bands, Love and Chaos. And we tried to do it once, right after COVID, and Sheila got COVID, and we had to cancel it, or y'all weren't able to do it.
Oh, okay.
So, but we were able to get it again, and from the first song when she went on,
Shazam.
AJ and Kendall from Love and Chaos were standing there with me, and the first thing is Kendall looked over at me and said, "Why did you book them to open for us?" She said, "How are we going to top that?" She goes, so they were
What a
like,
big
AJ, of
compliment
course,
that
AJ
is.
loved it. He likes a powerful show. So,
Right.
and I knew right then I wanted to kind of to start working with them more. And for
Make
me,
it
I've
more
been doing
official.
it so long, a lot of it is, I made the decision years ago. I don't do, obviously, you and me have talked about this. It's hard to make money in the industry now. I'm a realtor by day. So,
Right.
but it's so refreshing. And I swore off management. I swore off any of that kind of stuff anymore. But when you meet someone like Scott and Sheila who check their egos at the door, it's a fun. It makes it fun again.
You put
so,
the names in the right order.
Yeah.
You know that.
So long story short, we strung together a bunch of shows, and God, after the first year, I approached him and said, what if I executive produced an EP or a record, and we've
Really get
kind of
behind
wrapped
you.
those up, but I've already put in their ear to maybe add to it. So no, so we've got what I feel like is I think judging by our crowd responses at the live shows, the song that she played earlier, What Kind of Man, we feel like it has a lot of potential. We've already sent it to some radio promoters, and the problem is going to be who a lot of them want to do it. It's a matter of who we want to go with because they have different ideas of how to do it and all that.
Sure.
But the show is at the Cowboy Surfer this coming Friday. AJ Vallejo from Vallejo, of course, and his current band, Brody Lane, who we also work with, and they're nominated for the Texas Radio Music Awards.
Will they be performing some of those songs?
He's
from
going to
there,
be
too?
playing. He's playing acoustic to open, but he's going to be playing Brody Lane songs and Vallejo songs, and he'll throw in some fun covers.
I've never seen him before, so
Yeah.
that's going to be a treat.
It's a lot of fun. So, and of course, Sheila will be playing her new songs and her crowd favorites.
Yes.
The Cowboy Surf, if you hadn't been, it's got this speakeasy vibe.
Right.
It's such a cool place. Parking is awesome. You pull right up into the parking lot. It's like a shopping center. Doors are 7-ish, and probably, we usually try to go about 7:15.
And I just want you to know, AJ Vallejo, Audio Impact is coming for you. So we can't wait.
We can
to get
arrange
him
that.
on
We
here.
can catch him when he's in
Yeah,
town.
that'll be awesome. That'll be really, really great.
Just don't give him any
There's
tequila.
right. There's a part of my show that I try to do. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I don't. I usually get it right to where, because what we do sometimes can be a very thankless business. It's like spitting in the wind, and I'm not. You're like a veteran, of the stuff you've seen over the years. So I want to ask each one of you guys who you're thankful for, and there's obvious certain people we know you're thankful for, and everybody from God to whoever. It's something that I do. You start, Sheila, and then we'll work our ways down to who you're thankful for, and we know the obvious, but you can
Well,
go ahead
of
and say
course,
his name
God.
again. Oh, okay. I said to say his name again. You said God. I said Scott. So again, Scott. God. Okay, God, then Scott.
God, I
She
always
got
say
that order right too.
God first, of course, because that's very important to me, and of course my family and Scott, my husband,
Y'all work so well
and
together.
and
magical.
anyone who's ever supported us through the years, and Erskine for finding us and helping us out with all these new songs. So it's exciting. It's like a new beginning for a new path. So thank you, Mike.
Sure.
Thank you,
My
Scott.
pleasure.
And I got to tell you, I love saying Erskine Entertainment.
Yes.
It's got a nice ring. to
Yeah,
it.
it's got a little radio. That's my ESPN monster truck guy.
There's this
But
thing
anyway,
behind all that. but-
Scott, it is your turn. Who are you thankful?
Obviously, Sheila. I wouldn't be doing this without her. Sheila and I are both from Nacogdoches, Texas, and we
Got
we
red
were
clay-
in two, we
red
were
clay
in
in
two
your
separate
veins.
bands when we met.
Right.
And at that point in time, I was ready. I was done. I didn't want to do it anymore. And she was like, "Hey, why don't you?" We started dating, and then we said, "Why don't you play bass for me?" And here we are now.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years.
So many years later.
It's been-
we won't say.
It,
You're gonna keep it that
feels
way.
like 20 minutes
That's right.
underwater.
Y'all are
Please.
still on that first date, y'all. That's the great thing about the music and that connection.
No, and really, we've worked with a lot of people. We've been doing this a long time. We've had our ups and downs, and it is music business.
It's like the stock market.
You make hundreds of dollars a year doing this stuff, and so to find
Yeah.
somebody like Mike Erskine to come in and work with us and really be the person he is, it makes a difference.
is
Having him
true.
on board has elevated y'all.
Exactly. It brought because we did something a couple of years ago with a big national tour, and and then that fell apart. I don't know how Sheila felt, but I was like, that's enough, And then Erskine comes along, and
Here I am to save the day, like Mighty Mouse and stuff.
it ignites the fire again.
It
and
does, Well, when you guys can just concentrate on the artistry, then you got a badass like that working with you,
makes a difference.
and he knows all the right people and all the cool shows and everything like that. Yeah, it works out.
We're
just fine.
trying to reach out and get some new people. That's
yeah,
what it's
yeah,
about.
Put you in front of new people every time.
That's
what
the
we're.
secret to
That's
longevity.
That's what I love about this show. That I get to work with such amazing artists, and I get to help them out. And whether it's shows I recommend on the weekend, because everybody deserves a little bit of exposure, and the artists that work for, because like I said, you guys know y'all are like veterans of 1,000 psychic wars. You guys have been doing this, like a long time. It's not y'all's first rodeo by any stretch. Mike, who you?
Yeah,
thankful
of
for?
course. Always thank God. I always carry him deep in my heart.
Hey, number one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the artists, Sheila and them, and Scott for giving me the opportunity. They say that, but they've rejuvenated me. It's been. I haven't done executive produced anything in the last 15 years, and I did with them, and then with AJ in this last 2 years, and that's only because that speaks to their character, not just the music. Because there's a lot of artists I've done with, but when you don't make much money, you learn, like, I don't have to put up with that. I don't care how good they are.
Right. No, exactly.
you know,
You guys set y'all's own bar.
yeah.
Y'all have this great personal and
Right.
business relationship. You're
Yeah.
almost like la familia.
Yeah, I would say,
Family.
one person that, just to throw a name out there that I don't think, I've told him a jillion times, that got me like into the music scene. I had a passion for it, but David Beebe, he used to of Banana Blender Surprise and the
Sure.
Orbits, and
I remember
when
that
he was
band.
young, he was the general manager of the old Fabulous Satellite Lounge.
Oh, wow, I
And
remember that place.
I was just a regular there,
Right.
And one day David says, "Mike, can you come up for lunch and meet me for lunch?" I didn't, no clue what he was saying, what he wanted to talk about. And he said, "What? I've already talked to the owner of the Criners, and what if we gave you your own night to host the show and to do what you want?" And he said, "We're going to give you these green passes, and we're going to give you $3 for everybody that comes. They're free night to get in, and we'll give you a $100 bar tab." Back then, I loved to party, so I was like,
Right.
"Oh, yeah, I'm in."
Yeah, do
I
it.
get to
Bar
go, I'm going to be there anyway.
That's right, that's right.
But what that really did was that's how I met years ago AJ Vallejo. And then before I knew it, that gig only really lasted about 9 months, because first thing I knew, my friends from Global Village were asking me to work with them and promote and manage them. And then it was a fly-by-night experience. Next thing you know, but I was so busy all of a sudden. I was in Austin all the time. Yeah.
It hit
Anyway,
you.
none of that ever would have happened had I not taken that satellite gig. So I thank him always. He's up
Well,
in...
the Lord works in mysterious ways. He puts
Yeah.
people in your path.
He's a character. He's up in Marfa. He's the justice of the peace up there. And he runs a radio. He has a radio
so
show
funny.
up there.
The Marfa Public Radio.
Yeah, he has a
went
show.
there.
We've done that.
We
We've
did
done a
that.
show
Yeah,
there.
Yeah. He does the night train
Maybe
at
it was
night.
them.
It's
Right.
late night. Yeah.
Late night train.
Yeah.
Sheila, why don't you tell us a little something maybe that your fans would probably like to know about you, or
Oh,
you know,
goodness.
something a little something, you know, just a little something.
Something
But
they
we're about to
wanna
wrap up
know?
we're about to wrap up the show here, and
I don't. There's probably they probably know everything. Let me think. I have 4 dogs.
4 dogs. Okay.
Too many dogs throughout my
Do
life.
you have is there going to be a full length CD out by the
Oh,
end of this year?
you're talking about
or is it
music.
gonna be- well, no, a little bit of everything. I mean,
We're
anything
talking
you want
about
to talk
adding
about.
to it, maybe.
Of course we have. I have a ton of songs I've written, and it's just they're all. I'm always like, I don't know if they're good enough. Well, we'll see. But yeah, definitely going to keep recording.
Right,
and
right. Just grab a
we're gonna
hold of
have
Scott.
EP.
Come
Right
on,
now we
let's
have
go, Jim.
5. So
Yeah, I mean,
have a
original
nice
idea was going to be an EP,
little round-
but I
Yeah.
think we've been talking about adding and making a full
Well, it
album.
could be a full length.
Yeah,
one, and
full-length
you know,
album.
with the timing right, it could be a stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
it could be.
Oh,
That's true.
but if you do that,
You got to do Christmas songs now.
that's what I was about to say. We'll bring you back on so you can do a couple of Christmas songs before the release.
Besides,
if you release it on Christmas,
like producers will tell you to get you in their studio, and it's the truth though. You have to have 8 or 12 songs to be Grammy eligible guys. So we got to do it now, right?
now there's got to be 8. We already know that for a fact.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
because we've just been doing singles because it seems
Yeah.
like that's just what people do now.
that's what they
instead of the
drop
whole-
them.
But yeah,
The waterfall technique is what they
Well,
call it.
we'll have to go old school and do a whole album now.
Yeah, it's,
No, we're talking about-
our Sheila Marshall live at Cowboy Surfer.
Yeah.
I think
It's
that
so
would be
funny you
awesome.
say that. I just sent a text before we got here asking who he'd record at least one of the songs, if not the show, for me.
Oh yeah,
I heard he
yeah,
could. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to real quick just tell a few people on my list of something. I got a few before we talk a little bit more with Sheila before we end the show and stuff. But real quick, I am having my 60th trip around the world. May the 10th at Winter's Bar. I've got the #1 Seether tribute band. I don't usually showcase, but the lead singer of this incredible Seether tribute band is Michael Kennedy of the original band Black Kennedy, and I'll put him up against any band, any singer, and he's doing country now, and he doesn't suck. He was here just the other night,
Oh,
just
that's
amazing.
very cool.
The band's Black Kennedy, Skittle Kid, a guy I've been working with for a long time. He's a regular pastor. Celeste Marie Band. This young lady, maybe one day you would let her open up for one of your showcases. We're forming a band. We're actually having our first trying out drummers right after this show,
Oh,
right down the road. And,
Nice.
she has just a really great support system. I want to thank everybody that helps with my show, Music News, J Lamb's Remy, all the stuff that we're doing. We're going to be giving away tickets. Also want to let you know that I would like to have Sheila Marshall. I'm going to rent out the Pasadena Rodeo Arena for the first ever Pasa Get Down Dina Music Festival, October 4th and 5th, I'm going to rent the whole place out, and I'm talking to Mike about that because it's 7-8 months away or whatever. But so thankful for being able to do this and get to work with incredible artists like you, Sheila and Scott. You guys, you got that thing going, and it's real powerful. And you got a great manager and Mike Erskine Entertainment. Really big things from Sheila Marshall you'll be hearing in the near future, and I'm just so happy to have her on my show. And thank you so much.
Thanks for having
us.
us, man.
It was fun.
Thanks for having us.
No,
Appreciate
you're
it.
welcome, guys.
Enjoyed it.
Really appreciate it. Again, one more time, this Friday night at Cowboy Surfer in Memorial, not the Kingwood location, the Memorial location, Sheila Marshall and AJ Vallejo. Vallejo, Mike is going to talk to you on my behalf. Going to be on my show. You're awesome. I know who that guy is.
Yeah.
He's really badass. So, guys,
We'll get him here.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thanks to Dick, Lone Star Community
Thanks, Dick.
Radio.
Yeah.
Thank
Until
you.
next time, God bless you all.
God bless you.